Hi, welcome to our show at LatinoGraduate.net. I'm Aaron Sanchez, your host. Today we have with us Jose Juan Vega from Promerica. Promerica is a bank financial institution, and we'd like to thank you, Jose, for coming onto the show.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
So tell me, as you know, in this economy, obviously everybody has that as the main question. How is this economy doing, and should I start a business?
Yeah, there is always the right time for anybody to open a business. Mm-hmm. It's when they have a mix of, let's say, tools and resources. Now, sometimes people do well when the economy is expanding, and some businesses, they do well when the business or the economy is contracting. It depends the types of service that you will provide. But the bottom line is anybody can succeed on any environment as long that they have experience in what they're doing and they have a plan.
Now, give me, let's say I'm a business, I've got the plan, I say, you're right, I'm going to start up this plan. What are some of the basic things that I should know going to you as the banker?
Okay, well, you will come to us because you will need financing.
Right.
Okay, financing is it's kind of the blood of the business. You need to have the money. And if you come to a bank, you need to look at the bank as a partner. And as a partner, you need to have a proposal that you can tell us, join me, and we both will succeed. Now, we got to keep in mind two things. One is the likelihood of success and risk.
Explain that, likelihood of success and risk.
Okay, the likelihood of success is pretty much determined by your ability to adapt to the changes that occur while you are developing your business, you expand it, or use a different words. You may make plans for between now and December or 2008 to accomplish certain tasks or stages in your development. But we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Probably by the end of December, there will be a totally different situation. But if you know what you're doing, you will be able to overcome any obstacle so that you can achieve your goal, get into December of 2008. Now, the likelihood of success, basically, it's a function of your expertise.
Right.
People with experience, if they have an issue, they always have okay, I know how to overcome. People with no experience, they will stop.
Right.
Might change their mind. So that's the likelihood.
So obviously, have the right idea, have a good business plan. That's essential, right? Essential. Especially to come into you. I mean, basically, don't come to a bank if you don't have a business plan.
That's bottom line.
Right. And so what should a person have in mind for that business plan? That you see, sometimes you probably see things that shouldn't be on a business plan, but is. What do you want to see? What's important to you?
What I would look at the business plan is we need to be able to read the business plan and understand what you're planning to do without asking you any question. So the plan has to be very simple that anybody or any kid at elementary school can understand.
Elementary, okay.
Don't make it complicated.
Okay, give it to your kid.
Why? Because if something goes wrong and if you're not able to control or manage your business, that business plan should be enough for anyone to walk in, pick up the plan, read it, and understand how to run the business. That has to be so simple. Now, you come to a bank, and if it's too sophisticated or too complicated, that means that there are too many variables to control, and the more variables, the more chances, the higher the risk.
Okay, I get it.
So it has to be simple, and then it has to, from my perspective as a lender, to provide financing. I need to see in the plan how much money you need exactly, how you're going to use the money, and how you will repay the money. Or in your terms, how you will invest the money, how you will use it, and how you will recuperate your same investment. You need to know exactly.
Profit.
And a lot of people come to the bank and say, well, how much do you need? And the answer is, how much do I qualify for?
Right.
Then that tells us that he don't know what he's doing.
So
have an idea.
Before you go in, know how much. Otherwise, you look like you don't have that business plan together. You might have it, but you don't really have it fully.
And also, people they say, well, the business plan is kind of an academic exercise. I just have to put everything in writing,
right?
And they perceive it like a waste of time. Well, if you don't put it in writing, when you have a conversation with the bank or anybody, your idea it's not cohesive. You have the tendency to go somewhere else. But if you have a plan that you already worked through and write down, you will have a concrete idea, and you will always mentally will refer back to your plan. So help you to keep focus. And if you're focused, it will be much easier to explain what you're looking to do.
Right. Okay.
And that is key.
Okay.
That is key.